Hey everybody, and welcome back to Pictures Up. Now I'm sure that you're aware of the surge that we've been seeing recently in the functionality and usage of artificial intelligence. One example of it we've been seeing a lot of recently is Photoshop's new generative fill tool. This allows you to use artificial intelligence to add things into images, remove things from images, or expand images. If you haven't directly seen this tool, you probably have seen some of these videos. People have been using artificial intelligence to take movies that we've all seen and turn them into vertical films. Of course, the major flaw here is that the top and bottom of your vertical frame are images, not video. I don't believe that there's any mainstream artificial intelligence video creation software yet, at least not one that's capable of something like Photoshop's generative fill tool. So you'll notice that all of the shots that this is being done with are tripod or like locked off or very stable type shots. I was pretty interested in this as somebody who has made a vertical film. It's kind of cool to see people taking interest in the idea. So what if we try and turn some of my non-vertical films vertical? I haven't done any of this yet. I'm going to do it with you guys here watching, and we're gonna see how it goes. Quick disclaimer, I am of course aware of the caveats of artificial intelligence and the dangers associated with artificial intelligence, especially considering everything going on in the filmmaking world right now. But in this case, this is just a fun way that creators can use AI to help them create. So the first thing we're going to do is pick some stills. So I'm gonna select this area up here. All right, I'm gonna do generative fill. This is Photoshop Beta. If you don't type in a prompt, if you don't tell it what you would like to generate, it's just going to expand what it sees. So we're expecting to just see trees, maybe some skyline. There we go. We got trees and some sky. Oh, we got a couple of options here. What looks best? Ooh, that third one looks almost exactly like what is actually there, like where I shot it. Okay, so we're gonna do the same for the bottom. This also should not be too difficult to fill. All right, that came out pretty good. It looks a little rough, like you can almost kind of see a line. That third one, even better than that, I think. Okay, we're gonna go into Final Cut. We're going to bring in the original movie and also the new generated frame. And now we have a vertical moving shot that is just the movie K, but framed vertically. We're gonna try our short film, Is This For Real? While the vast majority of this film is not locked off, there is one shot here that I think we could give a shot. We could give a shot to this shot. Just looking at this shot, I can tell you what my concerns are. There's a big like bundle of balloons on the floor in the corner of the shot. Okay, all right. First attempt, not awful. Let's see the second. Even more not awful, although weird. It's putting lights all over my ceiling in places where there are not lights on my ceiling. This one is odd, and it makes my house look a lot more like decrepit than it is. Let's just have it generate one more time and see if we get something that's a little bit more clean. This is probably the best one yet. This is the smoothest looking shot of my ceiling. And now we're going to generative fill the bottom of the frame. Like I said, this is what I'm concerned about because we got that bundle of balloons, but let's just see how it goes. I actually think I'm gonna go with this one with like the rug and the hardwoods. All right, here's a shot that I am thinking I'll use from our short film, A Silent Night. Also, something else that's worth noting here is that because this film was shot in a 4:3 aspect ratio as opposed to something much thinner, it actually has a lot less to generate on the top and bottom of the frame. Whoa, and it made the chandelier fucking weird. That one's probably the closest, which is not saying much, but like, so it really just is having a hard time guessing how these chandeliers look. That's close. That is close. I don't know what it is doing to the ceiling over here, but the chandelier itself is pretty close. That's probably even closer. And now the bottom. I am noticing a problem, which is that Zoe does actually cross the bottom of the frame with her legs. In order to most effectively reimagine it vertically, we may need to just crop in so that we don't see her legs. Let's go with this one. It doesn't look amazing, but we're gonna settle. If we crop it in that much, this looks a whole lot better. I mean, that is about the best that we're going to get. Okay, so let's give the YouTube setup a try here. I'm interested to see how this one turns out. Wow, it put a bunch of weird stuff above my bookshelf. Okay, it made my poster things go on forever. No, full restart. It really likes the assumption that my poster things back here just go on forever. This is the closest we're going to get. This is not what it looks like, but it's not terrible. I really am wondering what it's gonna do with the bottom of the frame, because the bottom of the frame is a little bit busy. Yeah, okay, this is what I was concerned about. The bottom of the frame is a bit busy with a lot of items and stuff, so it really is trying to just put as many more items there as possible. It's really just trying to make that busy desk go on forever. Let's try guiding it a little bit. We'll say end of desk floor underneath. I'm just gonna say that. All right, this one's good because it's so dark that you can't really tell. It doesn't look that great. I think that this is gonna be our final version. The shortcomings of artificial intelligence are just as fascinating and to me really reveal as much about the technology and the way it works as its successes. Honestly, like on the surface, this looks decent. Like at a glance, you don't really think about this, but then you start really examining the stuff that's going on behind me and it looks really weird. Most of these look amazing. This first one we did, remains by far my favorite. I mean, this is pretty much flawless. Now for one final attempt, I'm going to create just a regular horizontal project, and we're going to try to make my vertical short film Out for Delivery a horizontal regular short film. I think we should give this shot a try right here. I think we should give this shot right here a try as well. We'll start off with the left side, see how it goes. That's really good. That's really close. That's not so great. But this is really close. I think that's about as good as we could possibly get. Now I'm getting nervous about this side of the frame. Generated images were removed because they violate user guidelines. This side of the frame, pretty close. Here, just nothing. Just like nothing of use to me. This maybe, now let's just say hypothetically, I take this, I just say like remove obstruction. It basically did it. Okay, kind of. For one last attempt at extending a frame, we're going to try and extend this frame from Out for Delivery. Okay, it has like duplicated the dishwasher and the chandelier, which is odd. That's not horrific. That one is an unsettling duplication. It's just created like two other people. This is really pretty accurate. Like, I mean, it's created a table over here with some stuff on it, like maybe what looks like a little bit of a TV or something, like some like bags down here or something. It all is kind of distorted. It doesn't quite look like a real place. AI generations tend to have that quality, and it is very unsettling, but you can see where it's getting these ideas from. You can see what it's learning from, you can see what it's drawing from, and that is super weird, but also very interesting. That's all I've got for you today. I hope you enjoyed this. I hope you learned something about AI. I hope you enjoyed seeing these vertical recreations and horizontal recreations of films that I've made. I'll see you in the next video. Until then, I'm Sam Morgan, and this is Pictures Up.